All right, let's talk about Milf Manor. So Milf Manor's on TLC. I'm finally learning.
A DILF?
Finally, the Learning Channel has put out something educational. Milf Manor puts 8 older women in a house with their young sons. They're in Mexico because the incest laws are more relaxed there.
Adult incest.
Actually, that's a joke, but what is Mexico? I got into this hole with my brother. We were talking about MILF.
You got into a hole with your brother and you talk about incest?
Yeah, and then
Holy
my
shit,
brother
dude.
started trying to find out what the incest laws were. Apparently, incest is legal or federally, but it's states that ban the incest.
Incest.
Okay.
Which kind of surprised me. But I do wonder.
Are there any states where it's not illegal?
I think all 50
like-
states say no incest. But then we got, it's like,
Alabama
where does incest, when does it become incest? Third cousin? Is that incest?
Third cousin? I don't think so. Isn't it just first cousin in most
First
cases?
cousin,
I think
incest.
second cousin
Second
is already,
cousin,
like,
you're good.
Legal, yeah.
So basically, anyone outside of your immediate family.
Wait.
No, I think you can. I think you can marry your first cousin. It just if you guys have different last names.
Wait. You can. So it's not considered incest to be with your cousin, your first cousin, because that's pretty close.
Oh, I just looked it up, bro. Okay, according to this website, there are 2 states in the United States where incest is legal.
California has to be one of them.
Hell nah.
California?
Alabama?
No. They're not the ones you would expect, though.
Is it New York? Is one of them?
No, New York, but
Okay.
you're close.
Tell me.
It's New Jersey.
I knew it. Everybody
New
there's
Jersey
inbred.
and Rhode Island.
makes sense.
According to this
Oh, wow.
website,
All different flavors.
in New Jersey, incest legality, New Jersey.
So you could fuck your mom in New Jersey and it's not illegal?
Well, let me drill down and see if it's specifically like talk about first cousin or something.
Okay, so 24 states prohibit marriage between first cousins. California allows it with first cousins.
Okay.
Oh, it's first cousin is legal in California?
No, I'm sorry. Cousin marriage is legal. First cousin is not. I don't.
Isn't first cousin cousin? First cousin is
Right. That's
cousin.
what confused me.
I think it's saying like anything beyond first cousin is okay.
So half states you can marry your cousin.
According to what
That's
AB
very
saying, it sounds
close.
like it.
Cousin is very close.
It's pretty close.
I know. I don't want to say too much, but I know cousins that are married.
I actually
Wait, I want to know everything.
I dated a girl, dude. This is kind of not a girl I dated in college. She was Farsi, and her parents were first cousins. Pretty gnarly.
Whoa.
My grandparents.
She was
were,
she was
second
very
cousins.
mentally ill too, by the way.
Whoa.
I don't know if that's related.
Yeah, it could be. You know. Yeah, my grandparents were second cousins, so I'm
Second is a lot further than first.
right. I agree. It's not too bad, and
Incest.
I think. Well, you know, this is the Jewish side of the family, and you know, it's a little.
I don't
Those
like
Ashkenazis, they like to keep it in the family. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'm so glad that I got to have kids with Ela because I know, because my genetics are fucking nuts. Like
Yeah, you guys are
99.9
far
Ashkenazi.
away.
So I'm glad I got to get some new shit in
Diversify
there.
the gene pool a little
It's
bit.
so much better for the kids, trust me.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually super common in my family. Like my mom has 5 nieces or nephews that are married to her other nieces and nephews, first cousins.
5?
Yeah, at least.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I hate
But-
to say it, but at least the way that my ex explained it is that it's pretty normal in her culture
Incest.
Yeah.
for
yeah.
cousins to get married.
Yeah, it's some Game of Thrones shit.
And in terms of the kids, though, and the like, they're all fine.
Right. There it is.
But they ended up divorced, some of them. That's all.
My
Cousins out there, don't be afraid to love is love.
Wait, when they end up divorced, do they still have to like go to holidays and stuff together?
I think the family might
Family
be fractured at
reunion.
that point.
What's your argument?
But they were already family to begin with, right?
well, I'll answer that for you. My cousin Tim's parents were cousins.
Oh, no wonder he's so
yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, and they do not go to the same get-togethers anymore. Their parents.
Oh.
That's a shame. You lose your significant
Yeah.
other and a cousin. I'm surprised. I'm surprised the cousin marrying is like cool because again, that's your siblings or your aunt's child. I mean, that's really close.
Yeah, it's really gross.
It's really gross. I agree, but I don't know if I'm supposed to respect people's cultures on that one or.
I mean, if you're not, did they grow up together?
Yes. Come on. Yeah.
Well, not. I mean, you say come on, but I don't
Yes,
know.
they did. I mean, in most of these cases, they probably did.
So
What's
they
your
grew up
argument?
together. They like were like. Then that's definitely.
Well, what does it
In
matter?
my
They're
cousin
cousins.
Tim's situation, his
But is
mom
the-
was born when his dad was 42.
Okay.
What's your
So
argument?
they didn't.
What's your argument, bro, against incest? Come on. Here, take a look. Feast your eyes, cousin fuckers. Cousin marriage is legal in the great state of California.
Brother and sister want to make love?
First cousin marriage is prohibited.
I mean,
First cousin marriage
it's
is
like half
legal
the
under
states. But
certain.
look at the states. We got California, Texas, Florida, and New York. I mean, all
Very
of the most
progressive.
populous states. I gotta say, the United States seems pretty fucking cool with cousin. But
Yeah, I'd say so. And then even you have like some nuance. First cousin marriage is legal under circumstances. So we gotta analyze
gotcha.
the relationship.
And that
a little bit.
includes Illinois, one of the other most popular states. I mean, it seems like the vast majority
Let's get out there and start
of the
fucking our
country
cousins,
is
people.
cool with it.
Let's get out there.
Like at least by population, that's most of the country right there.
North Carolina permits first cousin marriage, though it prohibits double cousin marriage. What does that mean? If two brothers from one family marry two sisters from another, and if each couple has a child, those children would be double cousins. Okay, that's pretty fucking
Jesus, what
obscure.
the fuck?
You can only break the rules once.
Now, these people are in the incest matrix.
Well, you know, I've been watching Sister Wives, and that sort of is a similar situation where everyone is like, this guy has 4 wives, and then his second wife was married to his first wife's brother,
Sister.
Whoa.
and then also his second wife's mother married his father as the third wife. So I could see it happening in a situation like that.
Just
Does that make sense
genetically, though,
sometimes?
you don't want to have that. You don't want to do that in your own family. Like, societally, socially, it's just a really fucking horrible idea.
Well, here's the thing. For how long have we like understood the mechanics of that and why that's bad? Like 100 years?
Yeah,
Couple hundred years maybe?
yeah, 100 years.
Versus like thousands of years of like tradition or whatever. I'm not saying they should keep doing it. They shouldn't.
I mean, listen,
but, like-
if you're in a fucking tribe and there's not that many people, then I get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's like 5 families. You don't have that many options.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
No, I think we've known that for a while because I think I read somewhere that they kind of exchange between tribes back in the days, and they kind of all met.
So maybe they
to
did know, but
mutually-
like didn't
Yeah, I
understand
think we've
why.
known for
but,
a while. Yeah,
Because certainly,
kinda
like,
like-
all of the royalty in fucking Europe and shit, they did not care at all.
Well,
they were all about it.
Biologically, we're geared not to want to have sex with our immediate families.
And that's why I was asking about the
Yeah.
raising thing, because then at that point, it's almost like it's a sibling, even if it's your cousin. If you like grew up with them, then it's
Yeah.
definitely like weird. But like if you barely knew this cousin and they lived in another town or whatever, and then you're like in an arranged marriage, like it seems different than like marrying your sister.
I mean, they're still
Still not
your
good,
cousin,
but, like-
not sister. That's way different.
There's a couple actually who got married and just found out after like 20 years of marriage that they're siblings. They were separated.
Oh god,
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
wild.
honestly, I've heard like what do you do honestly? You're in love with this person, you spent your whole life with them, and then you find out like you gotta just stick with it, right? You divorce? I mean, you've been together for 20 years.
Wow, sister snapped.
Like genuinely, that's so fucking crazy.
Somebody said,
What-
"Is Dan's cousin hot or something?" I'm not trying to defend it here. I'm trying to understand why some cultures still practice this kind of thing, and I'm stating like
you have a hot cousin, Dan?
I don't have a hot cousin. No disrespect to my cousins, but
I heard your cousin thinks you're hot.
well, that's their problem.
Yeah, so where the fuck were we talking about? Yeah, Milf Manor. Oh, so what are the incest laws in Mexico? That's what started this whole thing. My brother legit thought that they moved it to Mexico because incest laws are more lax. I was like,
It's
no.
like it's not a problem in the United States.
But they're not having sex with their kids.
There's no
actual
incest going on this
No,
show.
yeah.
It's not actually like
There's no incest.
quick search.
Incest.
It's listed in a list of countries as legal in Mexico.
Yo!
This is Wikipedia. their list.
Straight
of
legal?
countries. Yeah, they just have a. Well, there's no nuance here. It just says legal. So there's probably more to it than that. But
So theoretically, in Milf Manor, the mom can have sex with their own son. That's a crazy challenge. You got to ride the dick and then decide which one's your son's.
Jesus Christ. We keep getting so sidetracked. Does everybody? Did we even set up what the show is properly for people? That
Yeah,
aren't
so
familiar?
Milf Manor, it's a show where these cougars or milfs or whatever come, and they're all into younger guys. They like dating younger guys.
DILF?
It's a dating show. And then they bring out all these younger guys, and when they come out, all the moms realize it's all of their sons are there to date all the other milfs. Now, logistically, this must have been pretty crazy to set up. To find a son-mother combo who are like decent enough looking to be on TV. A lot of them are kind of busted, like the dudes. I wouldn't disrespect the moms like that. No, the moms are actually pretty for the most part. But some of the dudes are just like super weird and busted.
Yeah. It seems like they all like same one or two dudes.
Well, yeah, one of the kids, the son of that blonde crazy lady,
Yeah.
he looks like he's 16.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I
That
was
guy's
like-
gonna be a serial killer for sure.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah. I've never seen someone in my life when someone's keeping eye contact with you and you move your head, he moves his head with you
Well,
as he's talking. It's so weird.
also, you know he's so damaged by having her as
Oh yeah, that's definitely
Wait,
what it is.
pull up a picture of her son. You got to see how young this guy is. And these moms are supposed to try to be like this. I'm sorry, but if one of them sleeps with him, that's a fucking problem for me. He's 20 years old. You got to see this fucking picture of him. And so, in the first episode, the moms play a game where they have to feel up all the shirtless dudes to try to pick which one is her son. And if she picks her son, they win the master bedroom or some shit. Look at them. Look at this guy. You're asking 50-year-old women to sleep with this child. He is a fucking child.
The very first night in the house, his mom is trying to hook up with another guy in the room
Yeah.
and telling him to stop cock blocking.
So they share a room. They're sharing a room, the mothers and the sons. And she's already on night one trying to fuck this dude. And he's like, Mom, no. Oh, another one, they did a truth or dare in season 2. And one of the moms admit that she slept with his best friend. And this guy's like, he's gutted. He's like ready to end it all.
Bro, this show is
Wait,
so
which
fucked
kid?
up.
Which
What
kid?
the
We
So
can't. We
young.
don't want to spoil it. I don't think.
Oh
So
my
young.
God.
She slept with his best friend. And she's crying. I think she thought it would just be like funny and silly and cute. He's devastated. He's like in the pool. He won't get out of the pool. Everyone's asleep.
He's naked. He gets naked. He gets drunk and gets naked and goes in the pool.
And she's like trying to talk to him. And then goes home in her room and she's crying. It's fucking crazy.
So this rocks.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
very excited for episode 2.
That is episode 2.
Right, I still have to watch
Oh,
it.
yeah. So it's awesome, dude. And her name is so young. She's a MILF and her name is so young.
Soo Young. But yeah,
How
they,
old
they
are
keep
those?
Don't
making
say so young.
they make So Young jokes, but it's Soo Young, and I know that because of Rush Hour.
They don't say Sue Young. She says so young.
Okay.
I'm telling you, bro.
How old are the moms?
They're like 50s to 60s.
50 plus. Yeah, 50
Bro, what
plus.
the fuck? That isn't that kind of gross and weird?
It's more like Gilmore
almost
Manor.
like P-worthy.
Can you pull up a picture of the cast?
Yeah, I have it in the doc.
If you fuck this kid, it is kind of like look at him. He's a child.
It's very concerning that they made a show about this. I feel like.
Well, yeah, that's why we're
Well,
watching.
I think
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
guys
yeah.
are above 20, right?
He's 20, and I
Yeah.
think he's the youngest.
I mean,
But they're-
that's still a crazy age gap.
They're all
at least
young
they're 20.
20s.
Yeah, it's like the Leo vibes, where he just searches out young girls.
Wait, can you find a picture of the cast?
Yeah, it was hard to find one of all the guys that's right here in this album.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
This one, they're like mega Photoshop. So
If you
it's kinda
scroll
hard.
down, the guys are in that album though.
It's kind of hard to tell. This is so young. This is the lady who fucked the best friend. They look good because they're like insanely Photoshop. You can tell. I mean, not that they don't look good. They're just old. With peace and love, of course.
Baby, I need a jewel pod.
Listen, MILF is apparently one of the most popular search porn titles. So people love the MILFs. Oh, here we go. This is great. So she's the craziest one. This is the woman who's trying to have sex the first night. And then the second night she goes on this date. This guy's Mexican. Him and his mom are Mexican. And they're speaking Spanish together. And she starts freaking out like, no, nobody here speaks Spanish. You guys better speak English. And she gets drunk and starts getting crazy. Awesome.
And it's very uncomfortable when this mom is in the sun because she just looks like she has horrible sun damage. And that's all I can think about. She looks like the lady from Something About Mary, the old lady.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, please just get this lady inside.
She's 51. Here is Shannon, 51. What am I waiting for? Oh, they couldn't see? I can see it now. So yeah, this is the crazy lady who's trying to have sex with everybody. This is Shan. Oh wait, is it not working again?
Please hold.
Oh yeah, dude. One of the guys in this Truth or Dare one, this dude said, I've had a orgy with 7 women. I was like, no, you haven't.
Yeah.
Such a fucking liar.
Dude, I'm like, he thinks he sounds cool. He's just describing a gangbang. He got gangbanged if that's true. Like,
he goes, I did it for my girlfriend. This dude's like 20 years old and he's telling me he had a
yeah.
Fucking liar.
Where's your daddy?
Here's Shannon. Stephanie, 47. She's of course, the spring chicken of the group at 47. So young, bro.
Just about your age.
Look at her name. It says so young. Literally. 51. She was a hairstylist. Now she's a surgical nurse. There it is. So young. This lady is old as shit, bro. She's 60. She's 60 years old, and she looks like it in the show. She's a personal trainer. Okay. That's kind of crazy. She has not dated since her fiance died last year.
She kind of has a smoker's voice, too, which adds another layer to it. That's amazing.
She is like, wow. And then this was, of course, spring chicken territory. This is the Mexican one, 48. And she hates her. This is the woman who's trying to get with her son, and they fucking hate each other, dude. Milf Manor. April, 44. Barely a MILF. Charlene, 46. So that's all of them, huh?
Yep.
Do we have the sons?
It was in that album, the original album I sent. It was hard to find a picture of all of them together. I had to
Nobody
screenshot it.
cares about the guys.
Yeah.
Oh, is it this Imager album?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Look at these dorks. Literally children. Who's going to want to have sex with most of these guys? Like, these women are not going to have sex with these because they had to set it up with the kids and the moms. So their selection is not good. Like, a lot of these guys are just not fuckable at all, especially for an older lady. This guy can't even look up.
Yeah, it's crazy because, like, you could almost tell without knowing whose mom is who, like, who they are based on how messed up the kids seem. Like, you can tell who's, you got to watch it to see, but the kids with the hornier moms are a little bit more messed up, it seems.
Oh, yeah.
To be frank.
And, this is one of these shows. I'm curious to see how bad it gets. And like, is this going to be one of these shows that just like people look back and like, I can't believe this existed?
I think so.
Or is it going to get season 2? Because a lot of people are watching it. You know? I'm watching the shit out of it.
I'm on IMDb looking at the executive producers' previous reality shows.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, a lot of these are pretty big, like iconic ones that people still talk about years later. So,
like what?
Got a track record. Rock of Love with Brett
Hell
Michaels.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Trashy.
He worked on Big Brother for a while.
Okay.
Let's see. I mean, I'm skipping over a lot of. There's a ton on here, but New York Charm School with Ricky Lake. And I vaguely
Charm
remember
School?
that. That was part of that whole era. It seems like all of those like really trashy VH1 ones from back in the day you had a hand in.
So I'm super into this show. It's fucking weird, dude.
I have a screen cap from the date on the episode I'm trying to send right now.
Yes.
It's hard. It won't let me screen cap it.
Oh, there's some fresh and fit news actually I wanted to talk about before we go. Fresh and Fit got locked out of Twitter for being the biggest dumbasses ever. Oh yeah, this is the Mexican dude, and this is the girl that they're dating, I guess. God damn. I can see her like sitting at the end of a bar by herself, chain smoking. Maybe a casino in Las Vegas. She's sitting at the slot machines with the drink, chain smoking.
And then I just have one other screen cap I want to share. This is after the one So Young's son found out about his mom hooking up with one of his friends, and he shot like this Joker brain video.
Oh, this is Travis Scott vibes.
Yeah.
Make it black and white, and it's spot on.
He's devastated, man.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, but it's funny for me. I don't give a shit. You think he's more mad at his friend or his mom for that one?
The world, I don't know.
But she goes to him, she makes a good point. She goes, listen, I'm a woman too. I have needs.
You don't need to
That
make
is a crazy excuse.
She goes, listen, I'm a woman too. You know what I mean? You're not the only one trying to get some.
I think it's kind of sexist for him to be upset, to be honest.
We need the details.
Yeah.
We are men. A punishment for him should be that his mom gives the whole play-by-play, and he has to listen to it.
Oh God.
Did they include him calling his friend or no?
No,
I wish.
No.
he didn't. Apparently, he doesn't know exactly who it was. There was like 3 people.
There were 3?
No, he didn't
possibilities.
know of which ones exactly it was.
There's
I
all
don't think
3
he
of them.
wanted to know.
It would eat me alive, probably.
Imagine this is a DILF show with daughters, dads, and daughters. That would be fucking crazy.
I mean, that's the.
Yeah.
Does that say something that
Yeah,
when you flip
it's all fucked.
when you flip the genders, it suddenly like
very
really hits
fucked.
home just how fucking insane and fucked
I
up
know,
the
I
show
hate
is.
that. I hate that, but it's true. Well, you know what they should do? They should need to have like, you know how Bachelor and Bachelorette switch?
Mm-hmm.
They need to have the DILF and the MILF. What's rhymes with DILF? DILF Doghouse. The DILF.
Oh,
The DILF Dungeon.
the
DILF Dungeon.
the DILF Dungeon.
Oh,
Oh,
so
no, that's a
Dungeon's
very
not gonna
different
help.
show.
The Dilf Den.
That is a very different
The
show.
DILF Den, because Dungeon's not going to help.
Somebody said DILF dwelling.
The DILF dwelling.
DILF?
The DILF dwelling.
The DILF dugout.
Isn't it a little bit concerning too that the son of a older woman who likes younger kids likes older
Yes,
women, if that
that's
makes
what's
sense?
so
That is,
weird.
like, crazy.
All of their
So, like,
sons who have this hot mom all want to
Yeah.
fuck older women. Like, it's super
Yeah.
weird.
That makes me.
It's-
They should have called this
That-
Oedipus
I don't like
Island.
this show at all. Like,
I'm gonna
this seems
say it.
weird.
I'm gonna say it.
You think it's fake?
I think some of it's fake at
Yeah.
least.
Listen, I can
Shut up.
say
Because no, as soon as you said
the
that,
fuck
it just
up.
clicked that doesn't make any.
Well, that's why they're also beat, because they couldn't find good people. Because it's like, how do you find 2 people in that relationship? They're all
With
weird.
that exact same dynamic, and you hide it from all of them because none of them found
No,
out until
I'll
they
say
showed
this.
up, right?
I think they probably knew going in. Otherwise, I don't see any way they could have coordinated it. So they act surprised in the first season, but I think they knew.
They'd have to.
Yeah, they knew. They knew what the show was.
listen, we skipped over my Oedipus Island joke.
Oedipus Island.
I think
I mean, that is a good
I
title
love
for
it.
it. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ancient Greek
Can
reference
someone-
there.
Chat,
Very
can
nice.
you explain that?
Incest reference there. Love that.
Chat, what is Oedipus? Can you explain that?
Chat.
joke?
I don't know what the fuck this is talking about. This dude is talking about some shit. I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
They go, it's a Greek story. What's Greek?
Greek? Greek?
I don't know what that is. Can
Is
someone
that a real
explain that?
place? Is that a real
Greasy?
place?
High level humor, man.
I thought that was like from God of War.
Oedipus. What's Oedipus? I see people in the chat talking about Oedipus.
So, all right, let me talk about Fresh and Fit real fast.